Okay, so we've got General Kwai versus General Granger, but I can't build any units, so I'm not going to build anything from the Command Center, Supply Center, Barracks, War Factory, or Airfield. The dozer that you see on screen is the only dozer we'll be using. The supply trucks that spawn from the supply centers are allowed, and the tank drop is also allowed too, because we're not building those from the War Factory. Now, this video will be a little bit different. This is going to be one part post-battle commentary, so I'm here after the battle, and the second half is me actually playing and talking at the same time. That's basically when I started to realize, oh, okay, I think we're winning now. So, this was actually probably one of the hardest can't build any units challenges that I've done. This would definitely fall into the very hard category of videos that we've done. The problem here, right, is that Granger was just, he kept obliterating my buildings so fast, and when he wasn't doing that, he was taking down my dozer. And because it's my only dozer, it means I can't rebuild anything. So, I basically had to find the right build order, and then just hope and pray that he doesn't destroy all the things that I actually need. Now, other reasons why this is a difficult challenge is that, one, my carpet bomb isn't available to me till rank 5, and 2, the Gatling cannons are my only source of anti-air. If I was playing as infantry general, then I would use the minigunner paradrop, which is what I did in that video. So yeah, I really just had to hope for the best. And also, my version of Granger, he does have the carpet bomb enabled from the strategy center. Don't ask how I was able to accomplish that. I was just playing with my C&C files one day, and then, you know, when I loaded up the Granger battle, he happened to have the carpet bomb. So I have no idea how I accomplished that. Now, in terms of strategy, what I'm doing is I'm doing a combination of Gatling cannons and barracks. So the barracks is going to actually soak up a little bit of the damage. Granger tends to focus more on production buildings for his attacks. So that's a good reason to have like barracks and command centers. There have been other videos I've done where I've done like 2 or 3 CCs right next to each other, and then the dozer is right there to repair any damage done. But in this case, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to loop my dozer around. So we started off with the reactor on the far left, and then I'm going Gatling cannon barracks, and I'm really trying to cut down as much on the travel time and just building as many things as possible, because he's going to attack in maybe about 30 or so seconds. Now, with the barracks in the bottom left corner, that's something I always do, because it means his raptors will fly deeper into my base to get it, which means my Gatling cannons will be able to shoot it down more easily. Now, I went for 3 bunker scaffolds, so that's for bait, and I went for War Factory because I thought maybe this time I could get the chain gun upgrade. Oh, excuse me. Now, Granger, he does have the carpet bomb like I mentioned, and I moved my supply trucks out of the way, thinking he might go for the supply center and the trucks, which I think he might have actually destroyed them if I didn't move them. So I did end up losing a reactor from that carpet bomb. Thankfully, I was quick enough to get the recharge, and I can stay online. Now, I have lost a lot of bait here, so this is the other part of the problem, is that I've got to be able to make enough cash so that I can keep baiting out the raptors and all the other planes with barracks scaffolds. Because I don't have a fully constructed barracks, I can't use bunker scaffolds, which are $100 cheaper, but it's not a production type building, so it's less likely to draw the fire of his planes. So with my dozer, I felt like I should get a 4th Gatling cannon on the go, so then I could pick off his planes more easily, and I decided to put up more barracks scaffolds. I was thinking more about just keeping my dozer safe, but here's the thing, right? Because it's a production type building and it's a scaffold, Granger's planes are going to go for those instead of my CC, so I was actually able to keep both the dozer and the CC alive as well. So I ended up stopping my build on the Gatling cannon temporarily, so then I could put up more barrack scaffolds. I didn't really care how much it cost, I just wanted to keep my dozer and my CC alive. Now, I did get to rank 3, and I chose to go for level 2 artillery barrage and level 1 tank drop. So level 2 artillery barrage is enough to destroy Granger's supply center, it's enough to destroy his strategy center, his drop zones, so there was no need for me to go to level 3. Now, as for the tank drop, reason why I got that in the first place was so I could have a little bit more fodder. So that's why I put my Battle Master right up to the front line. I just wanted him to take a few hits and die, and then that way I could keep my scaffolds just a little bit longer. There are other reasons for the tank as well. Like in the village, he's got a group of infantry, and I discovered that if you drop the tank in the middle of the infantry, you can actually trigger that infantry into coming to your base. So I thought I'd also do that later on too, so then I can get a little bit more EXP with the Gatling cannons too. And then that way I can get to rank 4 and rank 5 faster. So I did get rank 4, and I actually wasn't sure what to get just yet, because I could have gone for level 2 tank drop. I could have gone for the level 3 arty barrage, which I just explained that I don't exactly need level 3 arty barrage right this second. And level 2 tank drop will just mean I'll be able to take a little bit more from the planes too. But I was also considering the repairability as well to keep my dozer safe. Now, he did hit me with those stealth fighters as well, so I did get a little bit concerned there because I do need to keep the Gats alive. So I thought, okay, yeah, let's rebuild, but also put up a couple of scaffolds just to make sure that the dozer stays alive in case the stealth fighters attack. The stealth fighters and the Aurora bombers, mainly, they tend to target my dozer. So when they do attack me, I found that it's better to try and keep the dozer, you know, next to the CC, like basically hugging the wall of the CC, so then when they attack, the CC soaks up the damage, not the dozer. So I chose to get the repairability, and I thought, well, just in case, because I got my dozer a bit further out, I'll just hover the repair icon just over it. And this was just a stroke of luck with the carpet bomb. I thought I was too late, you know, reacting to get the supply trucks away, but yeah, thankfully the carpet bomb just had bad aim. So after I built that second Gatling cannon, I decided to repair my command center. I thought maybe I could actually let my command center take some hits rather than relying on the barracks scaffolds to take the hits for me. And this way I can actually start generating some cash and then start building through the tech tree. So I ended up going for War Factory next. And I did get a little bit worried about the combat Chinook, but we were able to get away with that, and my dozer is nice and safe. So with the War Factory, I wanted to get the chain guns mainly, but it also means that I can get to Propaganda Center and then nuclear missiles too. With nuclear missiles, that's really going to speed up the process because I don't have rank 5 yet, and with no rank 5 it means no carpet bomb, it means no EMP pulse. So I gotta be able to get the nuke so then I can fast track my way to victory. So with my dozer I repaired the reactor because you know, he wasn't too far away, and I went for the prop center next, and I went right into the corner. I thought I don't want to take any chances here. If the carpet bomb, you know, does hit, then I want to make sure that the prop center stays alive. Now, I mentioned earlier the tank drop in the village, so I'm doing that now. So I'm dropping the tank inside the village. Here's the group of infantry. This battle master is going to die, but this group of infantry is going to cross the bridge, and then they're going to try and make contact with my command center, but my Gatling cannons are going to be in the way, and they'll pick them off later, and I'll get more EXP too. So at this point we're sort of chilling, but you know, I'm actually genuinely concerned about how things are going to play out because I could lose my dozer at any point. So by this point I actually decided to drop a save. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get RNG this good again anytime soon, so you know what, I'll save scum it in case something goes wrong. And so yeah, I dropped the save, And now we're just waiting on the prop center to finish up. And we've almost got our level 2 artillery barrage ready to go as well. Now, I chose to sell off the war factory because I thought, you know what, it served its purpose. I don't need it anymore. I can just get the extra 1,000 and then I can build up the nuke. Now, with the level 2 artillery barrage, I decided to go for the supply center. So, reason why I've been going for the supply center is because Granger has actually got the smallest cash pool out of all the generals, so he's the easiest one to financially drain. So, if you take out the supply center as well as the drop zones, you can get him into a position where, even though he's got dozers, he won't actually build any units or build any buildings, because he quite literally has no cash to spend. So that was the strategy. The risk to that, though, is going to be his carpet bomb. So, in order to destroy the carpet bomb, you got to destroy the strategy center. But if he's got the drop zones and the supply center, then he can just rebuild the strategy center and then carpet bomb me again. So that was the thought process. I thought, I'm going to have to just live with the carpet bomb, and then maybe we'll use a nuke to destroy the strat center, and we can also use our artillery barrages and potentially our carpet bomb to take out the drop zones so he doesn't rebuild the strategy center again. So because I was building up the reactor and the nuclear missile, I was taking quite a bit of damage to my CC. Now, I did get hit by the carpet bomb, and unfortunately I couldn't get my trucks out in time, so I lost both my trucks as well as my prop center, and that was a tough loss because I was actually going to build a second nuclear missile so then I could speed up the process and get the win. But plan B was to build up another CC instead. I thought, okay, this CC that I currently have, it's almost dead, and if I use my dozer to repair it, the chances are I might not be able to keep it. It's only like one raptor away from dying. And my thought process was correct here, because if I didn't put up the second command center, then those 2 raptors that attacked would have gone for the CC, but it didn't really matter anyway because I lost my dozer to the stealth fighters. And yeah, here you can see me really deep in thought, going, oh no, what am I going to do? So yeah, I was in a bad spot. But I did think, okay, well, I do have one nuke, and I still do have the CC intact, but it's only like one raptor away from dying. So perhaps I could hold out. So yeah, I was holding on to a little glimmer of hope, but yeah, a part of me knew that, nah, there was no way I could actually win from this point. Because it only takes one raptor to destroy the CC, and one nuke alone is not going to be able to destroy Granger's entire base whilst Granger is attacking me back with his carpet bomb and potentially spec the gunship later on too if he decides to use it. So that was also another thought. Now, I did do the tank drop in the middle of the village again because I thought just in case he does have another group of infantry to send my way, so then I can get the rank 5. I thought if I can get the rank 5 before the CC goes, then I can do a little bit of damage. So here comes the Spectre gunship. I've lost the CC, and yeah, it's pretty much game over. There's no way I could win, but I keep, keep holding on to that one glimmer of hope, being the nuke. So yeah, it did take me a while to get there, but I finally did give it up, and I finally chose to pause the game and then load up the save that we did earlier on in the battle. So I thought to myself with this one, well, let's not go for the supply center, let's try and go for the strategy center instead. So perhaps my thought process from the first attempt was wrong. Perhaps I need to get rid of the strategy center so then the carpet bomb doesn't hit my supply center and my propaganda center, because that's where it was going to go. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And level 2 Arty Barrage, we know it's going to be enough to take that out. It does mean that the odds of him rebuilding that are going to be more likely because he still has his supply center and both of his drop zones. So there is that too. So here we go, and it's destroyed. didn't get to destroy the reactors, and then I decided to reload because I saw the infantry going near my power plants, and I'm like, you know what, I can't be bothered, let's go again. We know what we want, but we just need the infantry to go to the Gatling cannon. So here we go, take 2, or take 3, whichever way you want to look at it. I do sell the war factory this time, so then I can get the cash for the nuke. So another part of using the artillery barrage on the strategy center that I haven't mentioned yet is that if you destroy the strategy center or his barracks, he'll call in for reinforcements with aircraft carrier Olympia, which will come in the form of another 4 King Raptors that usually hover around the top left corner of the map. And also, in case you didn't know, if you were to trigger the call for reinforcements and he has no airfields, then those 4 King Raptors will just stay in that corner and won't interfere with what you're doing. So right now, I'm waiting on the reinforcements to come to my base. I did want to destroy those Raptors so then I could generate the EXP as well. So that was the risk. I knew I was going to take some damage, but I needed to get to that rank 5. And so that's why I was like, okay, take out the infantry, take out the Raptors, and take out any other planes he wants to send my way. So at this point, I wasn't actually paying enough attention to what was going on. So when I built my nuke, I went low power here. I wasn't actually all that worried though about going low power because Granger's attacks have dwindled down so much. I did click on another reactor, ready to click the overcharge icon just in case, but I didn't need to do that. So we can go back to full power, and now we can move on to the next thing, which I wanted to get my dozer over to the command center. That way I can keep it nice and repaired. But in the previous attempt where the stealth fighter destroyed my dozer, I thought, okay, let's keep the dozer away from that section in case the stealth fighter takes that same flight path. And I've got the 4 GATs there as well, which do stealth detection, so maybe, just maybe, I can keep my dozer alive by keeping him near the command center, and then the Gatling cannons can do the rest for me. That was the thought process, but the dozer is still at risk of dying here. Even if I got 4 GATs, it doesn't guarantee survival. So I did get lucky here. I was able to keep my dozer alive. My GATs were able to take down all of the stealth fighters as well as the combat Chinook. The bad news for me though was that Granger still has a carpet bomb, and he ended up using the carpet bomb on me, and he took down my supply center and the prop center. I was lucky enough to keep my supply trucks, but I kind of wanted that prop center so then I could build up a second nuke to then finish off Granger. So yeah, it was a little bit of a loss there, but you know, we can recover from it. And then he comes in with the Spectre, and he's going for my dozer. I'm like, oh no! So I ended up using the repair ability, and I was lucky to keep my dozer alive. I think I might have lost him if I didn't use that repair ability. Now, since that's all done and dusted, I'm like, okay, let's actually get another supply center. I was so scared that I didn't want to move out with the dozer to the right. That's why I put my supply center there, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to long distance collect. I am not risking my dozer. I want my dozer to survive so then we can build a second nuke. But in order to do that, I need a war factory and now a prop center. So it's going to be a bit of a long grind. So I decided to build a barracks in the corner, and I did that for 2 reasons. So the first is because it means that his planes are going to fly deeper into my base in order to destroy the barracks, because he primarily targets production buildings. That was one reason. The other reason was me being able to build bunkers again. So I could always put up some bunker scaffolds. I was thinking about bunker scaffolds near the supply center. That way I could bait out some of the planes in case he decides to attack me on the flank as well. Now, I didn't actually need to do that, but it was definitely an option to have. Now, with my dozer, I thought, okay, let's just do some repair work on the command center. There's nothing I can actually do right now because I don't have the funds to do a war factory, a prop center, and a second nuke. So it's going to take a while for me to get to where I want to go. So as I was chilling out at the command center, he actually did send out some more Raptors, and I wasn't paying attention to the EXP bar, but I actually hit the rank 5 finally. So I went for Carpet Bomb and EMP Pulse. I still have one more point that I can use. I hadn't decided yet. And I didn't really think too hard on what I wanted to do. I just went, okay, let's go right for the supply drop zone. Let's try and get rid of his income streams. That way he can just stop building things. So I went for the drop zone with carpet. I went for the supply center with the artillery barrage. And I also used my EMP pulse because he's got a lot of his defensive planes near the command center. So if I can take out all of that, it means that he might be more likely to focus on building those defensive planes rather than the offensive planes that he's sending into my base. So after I did all of that to General Granger, I actually did become more confident. I really did feel like I could win by this point. So I actually did start talking and playing at the same time. So first part of this video was me doing post-battle commentary. I'm now going to pass you back to the Cricolo that was playing this live. Okay, I think we're in with a chance this time round. Reason why I'm going for the drop zone and... Oh, I thought he died for a second there. Yeah, reason why I'm going for that is just so I can cut off his funds. And with his defensive planes gone, I think he will prioritize building those again first. Oh, I could have lost my dozer there. I'm gonna need another nuke, I think. I was considering building another CC, but I think another nuke is going to be more valuable here. Oh!
Let's take a look. Our base is being attacked.
Oh my gosh, I could have...
That's a good start.
Oh yeah, I don't have a prop center and I don't have a war factory. Okay, I guess... I keep moving. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Where do you want these?
You... Oh... Good move.
Our supplies over there.
General, our base is under attack. We have big plans.
Yeah, I do have a barracks now, so let's try and rebuild our defense a little.
Our supplies over there.
Okay, good work. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Our nuclear missile is ready, General.
I think we need to get rid of this.
We have launched our nuclear
And then we get rid of that. And then that way he's completely got no way of getting money.
General, how about we call this one a draw?
This might be it. Well, I don't know if that dozer is going to survive that radiation. Probably not. They're stupid. They're going for the CC repair. Yeah, you're gone. They might still have enough cash for a dozer or two, but they're too stupid to, you know, rebuild the supply center or the, you know, strat center and the drop zones. So I think we might be in the clear.
Build for China. That's a good start. That's a good choice.
I think even if we lose the dozer by this point, we've still got the general powers and the nuke to do the job. It'll take a while, but I'm confident that we can actually win this.
Serving China's needs.
And there goes the last of the supplies.
This supply source is depleted.
Yes, it is.
Building is complete.
So if I want another nuke, I have to go war factory and prop, which is...
We will live in prosperity. Ah, yes.
At this point, I'm feeling like getting a war factory just to keep my dozer nice and healed up.
We are pretty busy here.
I could try and get the supplies there, but I don't know about the Comanches. The Comanches usually get angry if I go about there. So I guess we'll see.
There is much money to be made.
Yes, there is.
Very economical.
Okay, you're nice. Oh yeah, no, you're not nice yet.
We will get more supplies.
Stealing my supplies, are you, General?
What can I do? What can I do? Oh, he doesn't have the supply center, so he can't actually rebuild the airfields. I'll go for the power with the carpet bomb, because I know that's a safe bet, because he's still got a lot of garrisons down here. Yep, he did not... Oh, okay, I just lost one.
We have big plans.
Hey, I got away with that pretty well. And a stray arty over there. That should take out both airfields.
I live for China.
China is under attack!
We will live
You
in
really
prosperity.
like going for my nuke with that paradrop.
Destroying that airfield, General.
Oh yeah, we got them both. Nice.
Let's take a look.
Hello?
Build.
Can
Let's take a look.
you do something?
Of course. That's a good start. China has
Can you repair it? Or do I actually have to send a truck?
Truck here.
They're attacking our base!
Fine.
Let's go.
build. Of course.
You're nearly there.
That's a good start.
He's too thick, I guess. He's too big
Looks
to get in there.
That's a good start. Could use a little touch-up.
Okay, truck. Your turn. Try and run over the Ranger.
We will move the goods.
China is under attack!
Come on, you could do it. This is so silly now. Come on.
Supply truck here.
Oh. And back out, back out.
Let's build.
Hang on.
Right here.
You're here.
Destroy China's enemies.
How many vehicles does it take to kill a Ranger?
Our supply
Come on.
Our base is being
tight
attacked!
schedule.
Wow.
Supply truck here.
There we go. We're doing it. We're he was in such a good spot.
They're attacking our base!
Where do you want these? Keep the
All
money
right, go back
flowing.
to collecting supplies, please. What will I do? I got... Oh yeah, no general points, so... Not a lot I can actually do with the... idea.
Our nuclear missile is ready, General.
There's usually a cash crate over here. If they haven't gotten it, I can get an extra 1,000. But you just had to... Come on, no! Ah. You can only try. I feel like it's safe to go in for the kill now and go for that CC. But, oh, actually, no, not... I think I'll need the arty. I might need the arty to do that, actually. I'm just thinking about that Spectre gunship,
We have big
because
plans.
that's literally the only threatening thing he's got left.
A very good plan, General.
So, with that in mind, I can build up the prop center. These trucks are going to long distance collect, and then I can get back to the 5K to build a second nuke, and then I'll be able to speed up the process, I think. But yeah, once I take down the CC, whatever units he's got left are going to come my way. Oh, hell. Gosh.
Battlemaster tank report.
China is under attack!
Well, at least you're not hiding this time.
Fighting for the Red Army. will defend this territory.
We will live in
He
prosperity.
likes my war factory, oddly enough. I was considering selling it. Maybe I should keep it. Then again, if he likes my war factory, perhaps I don't need to destroy his CC yet. Perhaps I could just go for... Yeah, let's just do that.
We have
If I
lost
take
our
away his teeth, you know, it won't matter. Like if I destroy the CC last, then I win. I won't have to worry about him doing his last-ditch effort to win.
I'm starting to get annoyed.
So yeah, let's do that.
China has been generous. We
Uh,
have big
go for
plans.
that. So he's got a barracks and a CC. They're gone.
Curse you, General. You hit another airfield, I'll come for you personally. That's the last airfield you destroy today.
Come for me personally. Immediately destroy another airfield. So he's got a... Oh, he never actually built that because I destroyed the dozer with the radiation. That's right. The bomber actually took a shot at my plane, but it doesn't matter. He's got no airfield, so the bomber's got nowhere to go home to. So they'll run out of fuel and die, and then I can just sit back and wait.
We will live in prosperity.
And sell that. I don't know, I may as well cancel these.
Let's build.
Huh? Where are you gonna train your troops now?
It will
He's got nothing really to attack me with, because whatever Comanches he's got in the village, they're defensive Comanches. So they'll only attack me if I destroy the command center, but his command center is the only building remaining, so if I destroy that, then his last-ditch effort doesn't matter. So we'll build up this nuke, and actually I don't even think it really matters if I build up the second nuke, because I could always just combo my first nuke with the artillery barrage.
General,
Yeah, I
our
think it's
base
pretty
is under
much
attack.
game over. Ooh, I don't know if he still has defensive. I don't know if he's still got a defensive plane around, or if his Comanches in the village would come over here.
construction is complete.
There is much money to be
China has
made.
been generous.
We'll see. I might be able to finish him off sooner if this guy can touch down.
Where is the battle? Move order confirmed. I have China's blessing.
Okay then.
China is under attack.
Moving to new area.
And then
Move
you...
order confirmed.
Oh, you seriously can't run over a guy. Thank you.
China needs us there. We are invincible. Serving China's needs. Yes, General.
Something like that. Well, this is a little bit anticlimactic, isn't it?
Where is the battle? Moving to new area. China needs us there.
Our base
Yes,
is being
General.
attacked.
Come
China
on.
needs us there.
Yeah, oh,
We will
gosh.
defend this territory.
You're so close.
Carrying out orders.
You're so close.
Moving to new area.
Get there. There we go.
Yes, General.
So, I only needed to fire that nuke, like, twice. And that was it. I'm surprised. I thought I would have needed more nuclear missiles to actually hold out, but yeah, this was definitely one of the hardest can't build any units challenges that we've done. Whew. And yeah, I know I did do a little bit of save scumming, but this, if I think I needed to this time. I wasn't going to get RNG like that again.
Everyone attack.
So, if you enjoyed me going through that one, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do have a playlist. You want to check out any other content. Thank you to our members, Renever Straight and Just Eddie 69 and Jar 2611. I'm Crocolo, and I shall see you in the next one.